Wounded. When I first met Belle, it hurt like hell. No, I did not intend that to rhyme, but it's nevertheless the truth. I have a habit of wandering around the local bookstore on Friday nights, enjoying the serenity that books produce just by being near them. The smell of paper and book binding and the classic wood shelving that this mom-and-pop shop still uses, are enough to wipe away most of my stress from the week. Thompson's bookseller was a neighborhood institution, and a personal treasure. I tended to gravitate to the sci-fi section, which is where I found myself on this particular Friday evening. I wasn't looking at anything in particular, I was just glossing over the titles and admiring the artwork. One colorful book caught my eye. I don't remember the title or the author anymore. It doesn't really matter anyway. As I reached my right hand out to grab the spine of the book, I suddenly felt a raking pain flare across the back of my hand. I pulled it back to see the 1-inch gash quickly welling with blood. Only then did I look up to see what had happened. "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God," was all the woman next to me could say. With her hands covering her mouth in shock, I could clearly see the enormous 200-carat diamond ring that had plowed a furrow in my hand. Okay, it was probably only half a carat, but the sting in my hand made it seem much bigger. I took a breath through the pain. It's okay. It was just an accident. We were obviously reaching for the same book. If you'll excuse me, I need to find someplace where I can wash this and get it bandaged. I began to walk past her when she shouted, "Wait. Come with me." She grabbed my left arm, the one with the undamaged hand, and not quite gently guided me to the door at the back of the store. She took the badge I had been too distracted to notice and swiped it across the access pad, allowing the door to click open. I had entered the inner sanctum. A place where most book lovers only dream of venturing. Even with the pain that was beginning to throb in my hand, I couldn't help but gawk at the simple industrial feel of the long MDF top table and wall shelving lined with stacks of books. There were carts full, and others empty, along with stacks of unopened boxes, and bundles of broken-down cardboard. It smelled of book, and it was nirvana. Too bad I was in too much discomfort to enjoy it for long. The ache was growing quickly, and I was at serious risk of spilling blood all over the place. I was also being quickly herded to another door in the corner of the large workspace. A bathroom. My unintentional attacker wordlessly guided me to the sink, placed my hand under the faucet, and turned on the cold water. Beside the sink was a wall-mounted metal box, which she opened to reveal a well-stocked emergency kit for just this type of situation. She shut off the water after a minute and allowed my hand to shed some of the moisture. The